Donald Trump is again asking the New York Court of Appeals to look at his gag order on an expedited basis. Now, they currently have motions and briefings due June 5th, and he's asking for them to uh, expedite this, take a look at it again, and reverse the judge. And you might be thinking, why does he need this gag order reversed? Well, a couple reasons. One, he wants to be able to go out while the jury's deliberating, talk to the media, rail against the witnesses, rail against the judge's daughter, talk about the court staff and the families and the jurors. He wants to go out and say whatever he wants about the jurors while they're in the room deliberating, so he can intimidate them. Maybe he's hoping that their families will see whatever comments he makes about these 12 jurors, and they'll get scared and they'll either side with him or they'll buck off or whatever, and they'll buck the system and hang the jury. But on top of that, he wants to win. He can't stand the fact that this judge has told him, shut your yap. You're not allowed to do it. This judge has fined him. This judge has said, I will hold you in contempt and I will put you in jail for days if you keep doing this. And it's eating at Donald Trump. You know it is. His ego can't stand that. Somebody else had the audacity to put him in his place. So in Donald Trump's mind, this is horrible. So of course he wants this gag order overturned so he can go back, and when it's overturned, and I don't think it will be. I think the Court of Appeals is dragging their feet, so this case is just over, and they can say, well, it's a moot point, doesn't matter, and dismiss it. But he wants the Court of Appeals to overturn it, so when they do, like I said, don't think they will, he can go to his base and he can go to the media and say, see, I was right, this judge is wrong, this judge is corrupt, and just rant and rave about the judge. But it's not going to happen. But he needs it. His ego will not let him be wrong. It will not let him be, on the wrong side of anything. Won't let somebody else be in power. And the fact that he's not in control is eating at him, especially now as he's sitting there waiting for the jurors to come back with his fate.